Welcome back to Let's Play Rune Factory Oceans. Nearly lost the audio there for the previous part because Audacity decided to crash. By crash, I mean it just randomly closed. Luckily, I was able to recover it. So, not that it would have been a big loss. Like, okay, part 105 never happened. This is part 105. Previous part, yeah, didn't happen. Might as well be, because nothing even happened in the previous part. That's got to be the least amount of progress possible. There was jack shit in that box. It's like nothing new or interesting whatsoever. Well, I suppose I accept the request from Pandora that I have no intention of actually doing anytime soon, because that would require leaving our current location in the ocean to go to a, you know, faraway island, and that's tedious. Makes the, you know, progressing through the main game stuff all the more, you know, lengthy. And you know, this winter season here, you know, with the snow, it was nice at first, but it's kind of getting a bit old. You know, it's like, just add a C on there, and it's also, you know, describes as well. It's old and cold. It's like the way it changed the music is like, at first, like, yeah, that's neat. But then, like, it kind of loses some of the charm, you know, of the regular music that plays.
It's midday.
So everything just feels really cold and makes you want to, like, I don't know, just wrap up in a duvet or something and be like, oh, it's too cold to be playing this game. Reminds me of Kano Shoujo 2, which is a visual novel. And I couldn't fully play through it. Read it, I suppose you'd say. Like, it was a struggle to get through that one. I'm not sure if I definitely didn't get through it. If there was one in that, so I don't know. And it was years ago. It's like I enjoyed, you know, the first Kano Shoujo, you know. To give a brief summary of the stories, you know, it has, you know, those scenes, you know, yeah. I'll just say it, you know, there's sex scenes in there, so yeah. Be warned if you're just like anything like, oh, I might check that out, sounds interesting. But, you know, it's murder mystery, Kano Shoujo, I enjoyed that. Katagra, its prequel, it was alright too. The sequel to Kano Shoujo, on the other hand, my god, it's like this. What was I doing again? Why did I even go looking at that? There's like, most of it takes place in the park for several hours. You're stuck in this freaking remote village during winter, and the atmosphere is so cold it makes you want to wrap up in a duvet and just go to sleep. It just drags on. Growing the trees, are we? It's like, well, yeah, that's what I do. How the hell am I gonna hide my acorns? There's nothing of interest to do or say. I'm harvesting crops today. Much like any day in this game. I mean, I could just be like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna leave them as they are for several days and then harvest and replant stuff. But no, I'm stubborn. This has to be a daily thing. And because I make that a habit here, doesn't get much progress done. And it takes up the, you know, time on the recordings as well, you know, parts. Which is why I've, you know, started, you know, doing a bit of editing here and there. But, you know what, I'll off-screen do this, then, you know, get on to it after that. You know, I'm feeling very much like doing that right now, so that is in fact something I'm going to do. So, off-screening until I've 10 minutes island. Are you kidding me? That's just more work for me. At least you don't have to replant. Anyways, yeah, off-screening for the rest of these islands, because I have nothing more to say about. It's like a roundabout Persona 1 in the previous part, and oh yeah, I forgot to mention as well, I also bought Corpse Body, the PSP version. I haven't really played much of it, because, you know, I've already played the PC version, so I kind of, you know, already know what to expect there, you know? But, you know, the PSP version, you know, seen as the superior version because it's got, you know, frequent voice acting, and, well, the voice acting is better or not, but, well, probably is quite a big value. But, you know, there's a lot of screaming in the voice acting, so it's like, oh, for God's sake, do you have to scream all the time? I mean, come on, it's just a corpse, man. There's a lot of screaming going on in Corpse Body. Understandable, really, considering the situation of the game, where they're trapped in some hellhole of a school that, you know, everything wants them dead, and there's no escape and whatnot, and if they die there, they're trapped forever, reliving their death over and over again. Yeah, I think it's been understandable to scream at every corner, but, yeah. And, you know, it's also got CG, you know, like, the kind of character art style thing and kind of thing going on. So it's got a bit more than the PC version. So I was like, I might as well buy that. And I bought Persona 1 as well. And some DLC for Atsumiku Future Town, which I've on and off played over the I don't even, maybe I even played it not long after it really came out, I don't know. Can't remember. But I've gone, I didn't realize I could plant that. You know, I said I was going to off-screen this shit, and here I am still... What? What was that? Just, the TV just went static, and the caps got disconnected. Okay, it was a bit confusing. It's like, you're rambling too loud for my liking, so I'm going to turn off rambling. At least it was only for well, not even a split second, it was like 2 seconds or so. So, yeah, well, I haven't played that necessarily. I like played the songs and all that stuff were in DLC at least once or twice, and then I was like, that was neat. Bit of price though. It's like they were finally on sale for the first time in forever. It's like I'm interested in the other DLCs though, in the main packs, but I'm not interested enough to, you know, pay full price for it. It's extortionate prices, man. It did it again. Stay in there a bit longer this time. It's not coming back on. Okay. Would you stop doing that? Can't think of it. I think this island's cursed. I think that's what it is. Didn't this exact same thing happen at one point on this exact same island? I distinctly remember it being on this island. This island is cursed. The Mushroom Man, he comes to everything. Did I plant everything? Yeah. Oh god damn it. What a mess. I'll take some of those. Oh my god, there's even more of them now. Yep. There goes the inventory. So, not even going to continue whatever I was rambling about. There's about half to make a future time, but there's not really much else to say. Maybe that's what it is! Maybe it's that frickin' game, don't talk about it. It's glitching the game. Oh, fuck's sake, really? This is happening tedious now. It's gonna make this part a bitch to hit. So you know what? Fuck it. I'll meet you at the bathhouse. I'm gonna off-screen the remainder of the shit. This is tedious now. Alrighty then. Guess take a bath. The TV has not disconnected since. And then I probably jinx it.
Man, this feels good.
Phew, I feel so alive, and then the TV switches off. It's like, not so alive now, are ya? Oh man. Syncing the audio up is gonna be a bitch because it's gonna go out of sync and then... Oh god, the thought of it. Now that I realized it, I haven't even got Beatrix to, you know, sync up the audio the first time around, so it's gonna be a pain in the ass finding where the audio syncs up. That's gonna suck. Right, you. See if we can make some progress at the very least. Are you kidding me? At least I don't have to replant them. There's always shit growing around here, but that's kind of the whole point. Where are you guys? Guys, I'm gonna be late for my appointment with the shrine. What ice? Since you were moving, you come with me. Seeing as everyone else is asleep though, you win this round. I'm going with 2 monsters this time. You fools, you could have gone to bed. Now I must choose to bring a weaker monster with me. Who's the highest level of you? It's gonna be Mimic. Mimic hasn't seen combat in so long. You're going to one of the most dangerous places in the game. There are plenty more dangerous locations in the islands in terms of monsters, but they're considerably under level for things like this. Oh my god, look how many friggin' floors there's gonna be. It's insane. We're not even quarter the way through this shit. What monsters we got? We got ducks. I think they're supposed to be ducks, I'm not sure. Goblins. Goblins. Oh fuck's sake. Is this gate cursed as well? As soon as I hit with a sword, the TV went off. Okay, I'm pausing in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna have to do that from now on. Wait, this is a special one. Let's see what it will summon. Maybe I'll be summoned awesome. Don't want to be around you when it comes around, but it'll be dangerous. It's, what are you? Wait, could you be the elements I've heard so much about? I've got to check now. Monster guys. see. Yeah. Good. Up. Yeah, it says floors 3, 4, 5, and 6. Grows turnips, eggplant, pumpkins, and daikon. All things that I currently kind of have. Let's see, what are the other ones like? TV went off again. And again. For fuck's sake. Doing my head in now. I'm looking for the monsters and I'm thinking like... Because if I were to recruit this elemental, which I assume it's an elemental.
And I'd lose a spot for, maybe getting a bird, For fuck's sake. Okay, it's doing okay, grab the bloody thing. Move it. Maybe just moving the HDMI player ever slightly to the side of things. Also, 3, 2, 1, 0. Right. I'm trying to think here. It's like, this is a really important decision here. Do I recruit this elemental, even though it doesn't do anything different, simply because it's an elemental? I mean, it's special. Or do I not? So that I can, get bird out from one of the birds, potentially. Because I still want the dragon, and there still leaves room for one monster for the Winter Islands. Ooh. Yeah. Can I even ground this bastard? Ow. Get down to the ground! How would I even go about this? Can I do this while you're in the air? Fuck it. Try and recruit the powerful elemental. Ah! Could you come down here, please? Kinda hard to do this. Excuse me. Excuse me. You just killed one of my monsters. By kill, I mean you knocked him out. Knocked him out cold, man. That's cold. Kinda like the snow lately. Do you mind? You're just wasting my time, aren't you? Get down! Do you not want to be on my team? It's like, no, I'd rather die than be on your team. Come on, man. It'd be cool to have an elemental. Oh, that's cheap. I can't even go back there. Ow! Oh, jeez, penis. That hurt. Glitching through the wall. Shit, that's not cool, man. I'll eat a chocolate cake. Come on. Oh, well, you can fly. Oh, shit, Jesus Christ. I need another chocolate cake. Oh, my gosh. That's raw power. That'd be awesome to have on the team. Fortunately, you seem to be stuck behind there now. Really? It's the night now? How do I get this open? Ow! Fuck it. The elemental can go fuck itself, I suppose. The decision is, thanks but no thanks. Because it's the middle of the night and I gotta eat chocolate pudding. I'm being disconnected from the access points, which means my internet connection on my PS3 is shit. It's like a thing a bit like... It's like it makes me go mad. Let's try to get another elemental. Or maybe something else is going. I don't know. Where the hell even were you, Mr. Toolboys? It's a pony! Wait, pony. What do you grow, Mr. Pony? It's like I'm not a pony, I'm a unicorn, you asshole. Wait, it only says on floor 1, though. This isn't floor 1. How come it's a unicorn, then? Or is there no one? No, it seems to be only one unicorn king. There's 4 flowers, no flowers, daikon, and soybean. So, let's see what you got. Hit me with your best shot. Dude, surely you can do better than that. Not impressed enough. What am I even doing? I've accomplished nothing once again. Oh, Jesus Christ! I got corners smashed into the next day. Oh well, shit happens. Yeah, I say shit happens, but jack shit has happened in these 2 parts so far. And I'm not amused by that at all. And when we're gonna try this part, I was gonna be like, oh, something to do with the elemental. Didn't get the elemental, so that's not gonna be a part of that. Oh, it's a holiday. So of course, can't even sell all the crops I've got. Yeah, it's a nice aroma of nobody who's gonna be everyone's day, so fuck off, get your own food. Nobody's even there. Son of a bitch. Imagine if I didn't get this controller and just kept using my broken controller. Not having access to the map would be a nightmare. Hey, don't you dare. Okay, she's not a sleep yet. Unless she's planning on sleeping on the floor. It's quite wet me up there, I forget to play with some down. Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed, well, not noticed, but more of either looking through a walkthrough guide or forums. I can't remember, but something clicked where it's like, oh yeah, you have like certain things equipped. They do actually comment on them. I mean, that's what they've been doing this whole time. It's like you have this equipped and you're like, that's an impressive weapon you got. Or you equip this and they're like, oh, that's nice what you have. No innuendo there or anything. Or, I don't know if they have anything to say about Rush. But, if you got someone equipped, they will, give them comics. Since I've got, like, a lot of, stuff, here's mine.
You can tell when I'm not looking at the screen. I just didn't have to, like, I was still at the walkthrough up and I was like, no, switch it to the capture card so you can see how we are for time. Wait, switching back to it, I've noticed something, it's kind of glitched. Is it functioning at all? It's kind of stopped on 70 minutes 46 seconds. And this recording's been 26 minutes. That's not good. Now I'm gonna stop recording and see just what the fuck is going on with this record session. So, a moment. Well, fuck a doodle doo. A doodle fuck. I bid you a good day. 10 whole minutes gone. 10 minutes of this record session didn't record because Capture Card crashed. And because I had the walkthrough up, I didn't realize till 10 minutes later. So while Audacity kept recording my commentary, it didn't keep recording the video, so it's gonna be blank screen. I'll probably replace it with like a still image of sorts. Maybe I'll even have like, I don't know what I'll do with that. I think what I might even do is speed up the audio so that 10 minutes will just fly by. I don't know, but that sucks. This has been an absolute disastrous record session all around. It's been crap. Hey. Weapons in this country are quite strangely shaped. Good to know. And that was like now it's like now you're like how do I like represent the visuals? It's like when I walked in here, it's like, oh Lena, she was like, she walked right in here, it's like, don't you go to bed? We're in upstairs. It was like, no, don't you dare. And then it's like she's lying on the floor here. Then I gave her some iron because I had plenty of stuff. And then I walked out. And then I realized once I talked to Mikado, I'd looked at the capture card and it's like, well, shit, it's crashed. So yeah, that's ass. That's some serious ass right there.
Hello.
It's like this part's more eventful than the previous part for all the wrong reasons.
Oh, good morning, you two.
At the very least, I'm pretty sure that the elemental, was in the recording itself. So you'll see what it actually looked like. Rather than just be like, what is this creature he's trying to recruit? What does it look like? You won't get to see the unicorn though. It's just a regular unicorn, except stronger. Maybe I should cut my hair short like a lady. But I don't think I'd look as cute as she does. Your hair doesn't really look all that long anyway, but then again it's just kind of like tied up, I guess. It's hard to think of the right style.
Thank you so much. Now what
That was
sort
a
of
weird
accessory
burp
should I
there.
make with this?
It was like I was trying to stifle a burp and then went burp. Where is Beatrix? She's outside. I can't even be like, oh, you're the one who, makes it easy to sync up the audio. There's no hope for this part. This part's absolute trash. So as far as, syncing everything up together, it's gonna suck.
Good morning! I wonder what we'll be having for lunch! It's so fun to think about!
Who knows it's better after a hard day's work?
Oh, why, good morning. I do hope you'll have a good day.
Probably not with all this freaking disconnecting TV and capture card bullshit. Good and girls, you're such good kids there, and it must be what it feels like to be a father. I'm so glad I was given the chance to experience it. It's a pain in the ass, man. I'm never gonna get through the main story with the absolute poor pace of this game. Well, this Let's Play. And the game itself, I suppose. The pacing is atrocious.
Good morning.
If there's one thing that, bothers me about this game is the plot. The pacing of the plot.
You make me this? You're so talented. Good morning. Another day to do our best.
So you started cooking, huh, Dean? What do you think? Isn't it fun? Isn't it fun when the TV disconnects your capture card? Well, I suppose it's probably the HDMI splitter. Or rather, it's probably one of the HDMI leads connected to said HDMI splitter disconnecting and throwing the whole thing into a complete piece of shit. And it sucks.
Oh, this looks delicious. I'll have to eat it later.
It's like, I nearly went... This has been like over a week since my last did any recording to come back to do a record session, and it's absolutely shit.
What a lovely morning.
Part of my job as a dragon priestess is to clean and weed this area. And Violet brings flowers sometimes. You know, the annoying thing is... Well, not the annoying thing, really. More of, you know, an observation. It's like, setting up the capture card and the HDMI splitter and all that. Today was very easy. It's like that was the sign all along. It's a bit too easy, isn't it? It's almost like it's just trying to lull you into a false sense of security. And then be like, now I'm gonna play up all day, blah 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 blah. It's like, you son of a bitch, HDMI splitter.
Good morning. So, you're up early?
Half Island's a long way from the mainland, so it takes a long time to get medicine out of it. But I always stock extra, so don't worry about running out. Or you can just, you know, make some by yourself, but that's even more. Fuck's sake. TV! If you do that one more fucking time, then I'm rage quitting this part. Because seriously, it's doing my bloody head in. I will click on this flower in 3, 2, 1.
Thank you very much. I love this.
I'm going slightly mad.
It's midday.
Yo! How you feeling today?
Like crap. So I'm gonna sell
What
you
are you
crap.
selling?
Got loads of these, sell about 70 of them, why not?
Thanks!
I'm not very enthusiastic right now because of this recording being absolute trash.
Thanks!
Iron, I suppose.
Thanks!
And strawberries.
Thanks!
Man, am I ever gonna run out of money in this game at this point? I mean, I've bought pretty much everything there is to really get. And I just
Thanks.
keep getting more and more money from my crops.
Not going on an adventure today?
Yeah, probably not.
Hello. Hello.
The adventure of disconnecting HDMI sticks. Well, now, welcome. What lovely weather. It feels like you could see across the entire ocean.
Hello. It's a busy day for me.
It's hard to make cake and cookies, but that just makes it more worthwhile. I already told you this yesterday. And again, you know, dialogue repeats quite a lot in this game.
Hello.
To the point where you go completely insane.
I'm sure it is a pleasure to see me. You may be at ease, minion.
What of the spirits? Oh, I haven't gone there yet. It's like, you haven't even bothered, have you? You lazy bastard. It's like, it's not that I'm lazy, I'm just kind of busy, you know, taking on
Jewels
the
possess
shrine.
magic. I will take possession of this one.
Just the thought of Eds in this party is like, not fun. Not fun at all. So, talk to, I've lost track, to be honest. The TV disconnecting. Oh, it just makes my head go. Oh.
Hey! Hi!
Ah, this sorceress play with me all the time. You should play with us too, Dean. That'd be an odd group if they all were there together, wouldn't it?
Hey there! What should I do for fun today?
I've heard there's this one town where a fun place where you can lock fish. Mission of town, how's that work? Do they fly for the hour? What? I want to see it. Apparently, I think she's referencing the whatever area this place in Blue-Zacker Frontier, but again, I've never played it.
Good afternoon.
Ah, that's some scarf you have on. I'm not even going to bother reading your dialogue, because you said the exact same thing yesterday. And you know, I generally am not in a very good mood after this part here.
You're looking mighty energetic. That's what I like to see.
I'm about as energetic as a slug right now, Marcus.
Hey!
Be a man, he's a man until he's being out of sea. I was just wondering, like, maybe she just disappeared off the map, but no. Because that has happened. You know, characters just randomly disappearing. It's very strange when it happens. Where am I going?
Hello.
My sister is faster than me, so whenever we play tag, I always end up here all the time. Sometimes she switches places with me now. But now she's letting me catch her on purpose. Who have I not talked to yet? I don't think there is anyone. I think I've talked to everyone, right? Pretty sure. Just to double check because I'm unsure at the same time. Did I talk to Marion or not?
Good afternoon.
Hey. Huh? What is it? Looking for something to do?
Have you heard the legend of the world's worst tasting drink? Doesn't hear how bad this makes you actually want to try it in a way. So it is time for... I feel like a broken record or something because these two recordings have had nothing happen other than rambling and absolutely terrible. And I forgot to take the bath. But absolute terrible, 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 terrible disconnecting issues. I was trying to find the right word as I kept saying terrible over and over again. I guess I'll take a bath. There's like not much else to do when you don't have a lot of RP. You didn't even see what happened when I got my ass kicked in the next morning because, you know, the capture card crashed for 10 minutes. And for 10 minutes, I mean, it took me that long to realize. And then have to, you know, stop the recording and then start again. You just can't win, man. You can't win. So you know what I'm gonna do? Save more time on this because this feels like deja vu. I mean, nothing is accomplished in the previous part, nothing accomplished in this part, and it all comes down to just talking to people. And well, I mean that's what every part comes down to, really. But you know, the lack of progress makes it all the more obvious. So what I'm gonna do is gonna do all this shit off screen because I really cannot be fucked to do any commentary because I'm in a bad mood because of the crappy,
I hope we
you know,
good stuff.
disconnecting of the capture card because that's really sucked the life out of me. So off screening. Wait, what the hell are you doing? Oh, they're over there. How the hell are you over here and they're over there? You're usually all grouped together. Anyway, I'm still off screen this because I still have nothing more to say. I feel like it's like the equivalent of like two people having an argument, like a couple, you know, and it's like, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. You put me in a bad mood, I'm not talking to you. It's just like, I kind of feel like that. Like, I'm not talking to you, man. No, I ain't gonna do any commentary. Fuck you. Stupid capture card disconnecting. Well, it's probably not even the capture card. It was probably... I mean, if any of the HDMI leads, it's probably the one that's connected to the PS3. That's probably the one that's a bit faulty. Nonetheless, it sucks ass, and I haven't got much else to say beyond that. So, off screen. Are you serious? Giant onions are growing here now? What about regular onions? I hardly have any onions. And you give me the giant variety? I can't even make it. Can I? I know you can do turnips and pumpkins, but I don't think giant onions are on the list. Anyways, still off screening. There is but one lonely grass, but I cannot take it with me, for my inventory is full of crap. Anyways, on screening. Oh, what a tedious task. At least I made it before midnight. And they're still awake. I guess they go to bed at midnight, I guess. Like, oh no, it's the midnight hour, get to sleep everyone. Before we, like, you know, the midnight hour begins, and it turns into there's a lot of free. Except it doesn't, because why would it? That make no sense. If you've not played Persona 3 or seen someone play Persona 3, you're like, what the hell are you even talking about? I will store the giants. It's like, look, I got 22 onions and I'm growing giant onions now. It's ridiculous. Since I still got some RP, I have to use the last of the jams for that. By the last of jams, I mean the high quality jam. Might as well use up some scrap metal. Come on, give me at least one skill level, please. Come on, you bastards. Okay, I am not going to bed until I get at least one level up in a skill. I refuse. Oh, of course, just needed the one extra boost. Well, I suppose I'll make more. There we go, now I will go to bed. Maybe that's what it was. Dean woke up on the wrong side of the bed and caused the whole capture card to like be a complete mess. It's somebody's birthday! Did he even say good morning? It's Beatrix's birthday! In that case, I suppose I could do something for that. Before, you know, saving the game and calling it a very... I can't even say uneventful, because you can't say it's uneventful with the absolute chaos that was the constant desyncing. Well, not even just the desyncing, but the disconnecting of the capture card, and the TV, and everything HDMI's there. Because if one of those HDMIs is definitely got to be what caused that. Why didn't they cause it on our previous part? Dunno. I guess it was just like, nah, this will be the uneventful random part. Next part will be the uneventful chaotic part where everything goes wrong. Question is, can I make cake? Yes, I can. And she gets a good quality cake too. And you know, if she doesn't even acknowledge it's her birthday, then I'll have to give her something else as well. Because foods, you know, giving someone food, they'll usually, you know, even acknowledge it's their birthday. It's like, oh, I was feeling a bit peckish, thanks. And this record session sucked. Worst record session, well, can't say ever. I've probably had worse record sessions than that. Have I? Well, yeah, now that I think about it, back in the day when I used to, you know, use a DVD recorder to get the recording from the consoles instead of a capture card, I remember there were plenty of frustrating record sessions on that. And some with the old capture card too, but, you know, for the most part it's been smooth sailing with this, you know, better capture card, except when it doesn't set up right. Because when the HDMI lead is being a bitch with the HDMI split and stuff like that. Other than that, it's been, you know, smooth sailing for the most part. But it can be a bit of a bitch. Anyways, any friendship events around the corner at all? Because seriously, at least have something for the next parts. So, all 5 of you are maxed out until the first game, which will probably be in part 189, going by the glacial pace of this game. And Lily's got a little ways to go, because everyone's always got a ways to go. Sarah's got a long ways to go to the next one. Well, Pandora's already maxed out, so it doesn't make a difference. Joe's got a ways to go, Makota's running got a little ways to go, and James is getting close to his, you know, like final one there. Bismarck's got a ways to go. Giving Beatrix cake for her birthday will probably boost it up considerably, and we could throw that again to the next one. It'll be not too far away. Doc's got a ways to go, a little ways to go anyway. Kelsey's got a little ways to go. Quinn's got a ways to go. Jared's got a little ways to go. Should have given Jocelyn a gift and she would be right there on the point, but unfortunately not. And Annette, of course, never changes. What date is it? Yeah, she's not on the island, so... Yeah, no fresh events to be expected in the next part from the rest of it. It's a shame, because that means the next part has a high chance of being as uneventful as these 2 parts, and that's really not ideal. It's just... making no progress in that bloody shrine. I wasted all my time, like, maybe that's what it was punishing me. The HDMI splitter was like, no, you're wasting time on trying to recruit this elemental, therefore I am going to randomly disconnect at various points to annoy the crap out of you. Well, maybe, actually that happened before that, so never mind. But that was the point where it crashed the capture card, essentially. It's like, no, get on me, you're supposed to try to make progress, you're making this longer than it needs to be. Clearing right now for this outro because I'm just rambling on. Anyways, see you next time, where hopefully the next record session isn't quite a bitch and we actually make progress in the next record session, hopefully. Anyways, see you next time, viewers. See you next time.